Hi guys, welcome to Finest Vehicles. Today we will look at the best new cars of 2023. Let's get right to the video. Number 21. The Porsche 911 Dakar. Undoubtedly, a new Porsche 911 model is in the works. When is there not? We anticipate the facelifted 992 to appear soon, with the 911 ushering in the era of electric hybrid vehicles. However, there's a hacked up, rough and tumble version available in the interim for living out your rally raid fantasies while driving to the grocery store. Number 20. The Lamborghini Huracan Sterrato. And Porsche isn't the only company looking into the off-road capable sports vehicle market. By launching the Sterrato, Lamborghini will bid the Huracan goodbye. Expect headlights, massive bolt-on wheel arches, and extremely smug owners every time they witness an ordinary supercar cautiously navigating their prized carbon fiber splitter over a speed bump. Number 19. The Range Rover Sport SV. The Special Vehicle Operations section of Land Rover will consolidate all upcoming projects under a single SV badge, which will result in the hot Range Rover Sport losing a third of its SVR badge. We anticipate a 5-liter supercharged V8 engine, downsizing as well, maybe to a twin-turbo 4.4-liter V8 engine shared with BMW. There is a chance for plug-in hybrid boost, which SVR owners would appreciate given how they can always move covertly in their 2.2-ton hyper tanks. Number 18. The Alpine A110 R. A more airy Alpine. Would you have believed it to be possible? No, not us. However, the small A110 has shaved 34 kilos while gaining downforce and seemingly losing drag thanks to a diet of carbon fiber parts, including a new top, rear screen and even carbon wheels. Additionally, it is much firmer, more secure, and the seats will hold you like King Kong would hold a helpless dame. In 2023, it might be on the cusp of sports car nirvana, but will it be too serious and intense for its own good? Number 17. The Mercedes-AMG C63. We'll also get our hands on the C63 and AMG 1 hypercar, which are two of the most contentious AMGs ever made. Yes, the C63 has returned and it's attractive, but underneath the nostril vented hood lies a 2-liter 4-cylinder hybrid, not a V8. Basically an A45 engine with an electric boost from chili powder. The figures are staggering. 2145 kilograms, 670 horsepower and 752 pound-feet of torque. Number 16. The BMW M3 Touring. And this is one of the competitors that the C63 is directly aimed at. BMW's quite straightforward M3. There are no electrification or plug-in capabilities in this vehicle. The front engine is a fantastic 3-liter 503 horsepower straight 6. Finally, there is an estate body at the back. The M3 wagon promises to be a really comprehensive piece of machinery, and we're already great fans of the M3 competition with X-Drive all-wheel drive, so long as we approach it with our eyes closed. Number 15. The Hyundai Ioniq 5N. Hyundai don't feel the pressure, but everything the N division has done thus far has been just fantastic. The crazy Kona N Mini SUV, the i30N and i20N sporty hatchbacks, all of them went from zero to hero and remained there. Now N must actively dedicate itself to the cyberpunk Ioniq 5 hatchback in order to make an electric crossover exciting. Although the dual motor i5N will be quick, we are guaranteed handling chuckles and perhaps even an entertaining joint noise generator to make e-motoring less clinical. The N team insists they are not interested in creating a drag race monster. Truly funny EVs have been hard to come by so far. It's up to Hyundai to show that the N division is future-proof. Number 14. The BMW M2. We have previously tested a new M Coupe prototype and identified some of the most important tech features. The new M2 will be heavier than the previous model because it is built on the existing M3/M4 platform, but the 3-liter straight 6 engine has up to about 450 horsepower to make up for it. The M2 will be the only M vehicle ever to be supplied with a 6-speed manual transmission, even though the 8-speed automatic gearbox is available and the rear axle is also carried over from the M4. It's certain a modern classic, therefore. Are you growing to like the blocky looks? Number 13. The Lotus Emera 5-cylinder AMG. The new Emira will be Lotus' last gasoline-powered vehicle. But the engine is not merely the supercharged V6 that Toyota has been using since this year. We'll soon receive the entry-level model, replete with AMG's crazy turbo 4-cylinder engine, which is capable of producing up to 416 horsepower in the A45S. Only a twin-clutch pedal-shift gearbox that Lotus has calibrated will be connected to it. One of the most thrilling motors now in use made it to a British sports vehicle with dexterous handling. The bar has been set very high. Number 12. The Audi A6 e-tron. The Germans' success in large business is expressed in the meantime. Upscale sedans such as the Audi A6. The A6 does indeed become an EV in 2023, adopting the name e-tron with a sizable battery. Although it's thought that future e-trons will coexist with fossil-fueled Audi saloons for a while, the confrontation between Tesla and Heartland Audi territory will be a hot one. When you're tailgating and flashing your headlights, how terrible will range anxiety get? Number 11. The Fiat Panda EV. Do you recall this adorable 2019 concept car? It will change into a product you may purchase in 2023. With the 500e, Fiat has already electrified one half of its city car lineup. However, while the 500e focuses more on style, the Panda will be a boxier, more practical vehicle. It's a tall order for an EV to offer the same stunning simplicity and incredibly low price as Italy's proud legacy of no-nonsense people's cars. Check if Fiat can succeed. Number 10. The Lamborghini V12 hybrid supercar. Lamborghini confirmed that it would begin producing the last Aventador in October 2022. What will cover the gap left by that at the top of the Raging Bull range, which is the size of a V12? Yes, another wedge with a V12 engine. Lamborghini will enter a new age with the transition to plug-in hybrid technology. Instead of a long E-range, we anticipate a system that enables quiet engine-off commuting, which of course all Lambo owners have been planning for, and a rapid discharge battery that unleashes e-boost torque into the drivetrain as the V12 wraps itself into a frenzy. Number 9. The Maserati MC20 Folgore. As we learned during our world-exclusive drive of the Gran Turismo Folgore, Maserati's electric age has officially begun and it's off to a great start. The next step in the plan is an all-electric Grecale SUV to compete with the upcoming Porsche Macan EV. But first, Maserati is switching its next supercar cylinders for batteries. The electric MC20 will make its debut as an open-top cello roadster and will have a 4-figure power output to make up for its heavier weight. Number 8. The Gordon Murray T33 Spider. What a year to be in Gordon Murray's top WhatsApp group for clients, if such a thing actually exists. The T50 tri-seat hypercar is scheduled to begin shipping into the spring, followed by the T50S track variant, which will make way for the stunning T33 two-seater. A Targa roofed roadster and a potentially even lighter, more aggressive track spec variant are the two more varieties of the less powerful and fan-stripped T33 that Professor Murray has already revealed will be available. Number 7. the McLaren Artura Spider. The Artura didn't actually have a smooth start, but being McLaren's main supercar and its first hybrid in a series production, it serves as the foundation for all future working while undertake. The drop-top Artura shouldn't be overlooked, even though you're probably drooling over the idea of a 720S replacement with Ferrari 296 busting power. Because of the stiffness of the carbon fiber top, McLaren Spiders are always fantastic and don't feel compromised like, example, a Lamborghini Huracan Spider. Compared to the proposed SUV, an open-season Artura feels more McLaren. Number 6. The Pagani Utopia. Pagani made a bold move by naming an automobile after an idealized version of the ideal society. It simply asserts that its brand new supercar from the third generation is ideal. Of course, it's hard data. A twin-turbo AMG V12 with 864 horsepower, 99 total vehicles to be produced, each costing over £2 million. The optional 7-speed manual gearbox, the butterfly doors, and the vaguely steampunk interior are all things, nevertheless, that make a Pagani special. One of this year's attractions should be the introduction of Utopia in 2023, because new Paganis are extremely uncommon presents. Number 5. The Ferrari SF90 Speciale. Ferrari SF90 has 986 horsepower. Power or speed upgrades are not required. Ferrari though is planning an even more extreme version, and it's likely that the major improvements will come from aerodynamics rather than the drivetrain. We anticipate Ferrari will focus on increasing performance through downforce rather of ramming a rocket up the exhaust pipe, similar to Porsche's GT3 RS. Number 4. The Cadillac Celestial. It's really very amazing, isn't it? Take it all in, since there won't be many Celestials waiting for you when you arrive in the United States next time. This is Caddy's premier electric vehicle, and it will start at $300,000 as a Bentley busting made-to-order luxury item that returns Cadillac to the opulent high-end automotive market's shag-pile end. As America strives to unseat Britain's monopoly on the ultra-luxury badge market, expect twin electric engines with a combined output of over 600 horsepower and a range of 300 miles. Number 3. The Ford Mustang Dark Horse. A dark horse is typically an underdog or understated contender who emerges out of thin air to take the lead. But Ford's next pony isn't exactly quiet, reserved or under the radar. It has 500 brake wheel horsepower, improved cooling, a lighter radiator, magnetic adaptive dampers and plenty of darker trim. So think of it as a Mustang that has been on a cardiac exercise. Given that the muscle car is nearing its end, it seems like Ford has done everything it can to tackle this. Number 2. The Tesla Cybertruck. The Tesla Cybertruck, like the Roadster and the semi-truck, has been plagued by delays ever since its shocking debut in late 2019. Additionally, it has lost its position as a possible leader in the field of electric trucks and is now trailing the Ford F-150 Lightning, Hummer and Rivian R1T, which will also be joining the fray in 2023 with a much more traditional model. The Cybertruck must now be miles above and beyond merely visually game-changing. It must be the best EV on the planet. The US full-size truck market is not patient, with inexperienced deferrers. And now, for number 1, the Aston Martin Valkyrie. Aston Martin's F1-inspired hypercar is listed for a record-breaking 7th time on our list of vehicles to look forward to in the next year. We have yet to test the 1000 brake wheel horsepower V12 hybrid that was first unveiled in 2016 as a collaboration with the now absent Red Bull aero genius Adrian Newey, even though a trickle of cars are now reaching customers, supposedly finishing but requiring sign-off of the most severe track mode. Is the time worth it? Hopefully this year, 2023, will be the year that we finally and absolutely get the answer. Which one would you like to own? Give your opinion in the comments. Did you enjoy this video? Then please like and subscribe for more of the best new vehicle videos here at Finest Vehicles.